bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LaShawn, and just by the title today, you can see the mess that we're gonna get into. It's been horrible for the last couple of days. Also, got my nails done. These are press-ons because I didn't feel like sitting down in a chair to get them done. But yeah, they look cute, don't they? Can't focus. Whatever. Anyways, it's been hell, purgatory, if I may say, on earth the last couple of days on Stan Twitter. You know, we had a whole kerfuffle of, oh, I didn't find it funny hive, or also known as I can't take a joke hive, literally trying to dox people, get people up out of here. A whole bunch of people like just came off of Twitter, which I don't blame them. That place is a cesspool of hate. You know, we just had a whole bunch of bitter people get mad at Chloe for being a bad bitch. I don't want to call y'all bad build because we're not trying to body shame here, but stop projecting onto people. Stop projecting onto people because you're sad. You're not gonna get the house. You're not gonna get the car. And guess what? He's not gonna marry you. Since you love talking, since I guess modesty equals a marriage, please. I digress. We're not even gonna talk about that. But today, I just want to put out the answer. Why do y'all hate black people so much? Like, it's getting kind of strange. It's getting weird. Why do you hate black people so much? What have black people done to you to warrant all of this energy? And let me, honestly, it's crazy. Like, the last couple of days, how, these idols really are problematic. Like, we, can really do like, a deep dive. I don't have time for that right now because I have a class soon. Of, how problematic these idols are because, was it, 2 days ago, we had Miss Girl from G-Friend posting all of these pictures of, this mannequin that had, a very Nazi-esque uniform on, and we were like, Miss Ma'am, what are you doing? Miss Ma'am, what are you doing? And you had people, bums, like always, literally up in the comments talking about, South Koreans don't know World War II. They don't know the Holocaust. They don't know Hitler. Are we on drugs? Huh? World War II. One of the most infamous wars in human history. You telling me South Korea doesn't know about it, even though, them being a country now was a literal catalyst of World War II into the Cold War, into, the Korean War. Are we on drugs? It has to be meth. It's not even crack. It has to be meth. Fentanyl. Jesus, horse tranquilizers. You guys are on drugs. Literally defending idols being problematic, saying or doing something, because we're about to talk about what's been going on for the last yesterday and today, because again, it has to be drugs, because y'all don't be fighting this hard for your own people. Y'all don't be fighting this hard for your own people that look like you, who are in your community, this hard, the way you fight for these idols. Just for them to turn around and call you a slur. What is going on? Explain to me today what is going on. Because it's upsetting me and the rest of the world that just because these people are Asian, specifically Korean, that it negates them from being held accountable for saying problematic things. We need to drop this whole homogenous type of hive, type of mess. No more. There's many countries in the world that are homogenous. Everybody looks like each other. We get it. Don't play with somebody else. We gotta cut out this homogenous mess. No more. Like, I understand, like, growing up in a country where everybody looks like you and you don't interact with other people, you're gonna have a different understanding of race. I understand that. But again, the world is more globalized than it has ever been. This is not the 70s, okay? This is in the 70s. Y'all know what black people are. You know what Hispanic people are. You know who are Muslims. You know Southeast Asians. You know. Don't play in my face, especially how big black culture is over in South Korea. Do not play in my face with, oh, they don't know how. First of all, that's also insulting. Like, you are literally calling a whole entire group of people idiots for not understanding race and not understanding things are problematic when they clearly do. Because guess what? They have a whole entire slur in their own language for different groups of people. It's 2021. We are in the 21st century. We've been in the 21st century for a long time now. Internet is a thing. It's been a thing for a long time. South Korea prides itself on the fastest internet. At this time, we cannot be teaching people stuff no more. We have been teaching and telling people to listen to us, but it's clear that they have to do the reading on their own because, again, what is going on? And, I just did a lot of yelling. For some of y'all probably don't even know what's going on because you probably don't go on that cesspool of an app that is Twitter. But one of the groups I love, again, side note, this whole K-pop stuff, I'm not standing no more groups. I'm sorry to the crowd. I'm not even sorry to these people. I can't be standing new groups no more because every single time y'all continue to disappoint me. I feel like a parent. I don't know these people from nowhere. I feel like a parent. The way how I constantly get disappointed. Like, y'all make it very difficult. Like, it's hard to not be, like, disrespectful to other people. You don't want people to disrespect you, but the minute, oh, you do something problematic to other people. Oh, I was young. Oh, I didn't understand. It's a different culture from us. It was a joke. Racism isn't funny. I don't know who told you that it was. They lied to you several thousand times. But racism isn't funny. Racism isn't funny, especially when you commodify off a race of people that you continuously disrespect. Racism isn't funny. Why? Like, people have been trying to make it funny. Baby, I know comedy's subjective, but universally it's known that racism isn't funny. It's not funny. So can we cut that? Thank you very much. Again, back to the main point. Like yesterday, I believe it was full on yesterday because I was in my class. Well, I was in my class and I wasn't feeling well yesterday. So I go in my group chat with me and my friends. Come to find out, Han Ji-sung or also known as Han from Stray Kids, literally had a song from when he was like 13, like disrespecting black people. And like Southeast Asians, and then people with disabilities, people who are overweight or larger in size. What? And first of all, the song was angry. Counseling? I know like people going to therapy is still a very new thing in Asia, but you see, you need to take your kids to counseling, therapy. Immediately, because why were you so angry at 13? Like, what? And specifically at black people. Last time I checked, there's barely any black people in I believe he was in Malaysia when he wrote that song. Full of Southeast Asians. I know black people go there to visit and do business, but I'm pretty sure ain't no people native to there. Where is all this energy coming from? For what reason? Like, and this is from someone who stands Stray Kids. Might not anymore after this, because they've been messing up for a while now. I have 2 groups that are ulti, and I'm sticking to that because, again, people disappoint me. Why were you so angry? Why were you so upset?
monkeys. Literally, porch monkeys. I jigaboos. The worst.
Like, what was the reason? What was the reason? There is no reason? Oh, okay. And then, I gotta get, the biggest part of this video is gonna be like K-pop stands, because I cannot take it anymore. My mental, you see, I have lots of going on in my life. I lived 21 years now, and I'm already done with this. God, you need to send the second flood. You need to get back onto the stuff that you were doing in the Bible. Send the second flood. Send it soon. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but it has to happen. You see what your people are doing on earth? They're doing all this mess. Send the flood, because I don't know what's going on with people, but I'm tired of it. Y'all really, 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 really get up on that emu app. An application. Ones and zeros, computer code, machine code, and literally defend people from being racist. What is going on?
Will you ignorant niggas please shut the hell up?
You're literally calling black people slurs, monkeys, melon munchers, tar babies, over Koreans, over idols. Sometimes they're not even Koreans, idols in general. Are we on drugs? I keep asking that, but it has to be. It has to be, because what is going on? You're telling them, you're literally trying to clear the searches. First of all, clearing searches doesn't do nothing for nobody. They can literally search up the name and still search up that keyword. It was gonna come up. Are you dumb? Do you not know how Twitter works? You've been here for all these years, or you still don't know how Twitter works? Idiots. And then for some reason, because literally who asked, y'all gonna come out of the woodwork and tell us, oh, well, when I was 13, I was also saying slurs. Huh? Wait a minute now. Pause and rewind the tape. What do you mean at 13 you were saying slurs? And who is we? Because y'all were saying, all of us have done it. Who is we? Because last time I checked, at 13, I wasn't out here calling people slurs. I wasn't being fatphobic. Please, look at me, I'm big. I wasn't being disrespectful to the LGBTQ plus community. Like, I get it. At 13, your frontal lobe doesn't fully develop until you're in your 20s, but I had sense. I knew racism was wrong. I knew when to not say some things. You see, some people just need to learn how to shut up. You need to learn how to stay quiet, because one, off rip, you shouldn't be calling people slurs in general. You shouldn't be racist and think that's a part of your personality. Two, why the hell are you telling us? You're literally telling on yourself that you had a racist past. Are you dumb?
You dumb.
Are you dumb? In my Remy Ma voice, are you dumb? Like, what? Like, wait, why do you think telling us that you also were calling black people slurs, that it negates from what he's done? No, sis, you can get up out of here too. You can get up out of here too, because you excusing somebody else's behavior with your own problematic behavior. 2 + 2 = 4, not 9. It equals 4. It always has equal 4. It hasn't changed to 9. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? It's been beyond scary at this point. It's been beyond scary. It's been scary because, like, y'all love to act like you're trying to make, oh, I used to be racist as a thing, as if, like, you didn't, like, traumatize actual black people, and that black people should be okay with forgiving you because, oh, I'm a born again non-racist. Or way, that don't make no sense. Like, I can even, oh my God, I can imagine. Oh God, my prayers to the black people that grew up around you. My prayers, because oh, if you feel comfortable saying this on the internet, I can imagine what you were saying to these people to their faces or even behind their backs. Like, you see why people y'all fail. Y'all love to claim that you're not racist, but you keep giving us evidence that you are. You keep giving us evidence. You try to convince us that you're not racist, but you keep giving us evidence. And then you have, well, here's your apology, Hive. Bitch, first of all, y'all, that's one of, on top, usually those are not even apologies. They're usually not even apologies. There's, oh, I was young. Oh, bitch, all of us were young at some point. You think we're all just born as adults? We all were young at some point. We were all at the age where you were. And I would say majority of us weren't out here calling people slurs. Weren't out here being fatphobic. Weren't out here being transphobic. Weren't out here being homophobic, misogynistic. Like, why are you trying to say that we were privileged? There's a whole bunch of dissertations and think pieces up on that, again, Emu app, trying to tell people, oh, well, you see in Asia, this and that, this and that, this and that. You see, you're privileged. You are privileged. You grew up with all of these things. You grew up with other people. We do not understand because we are Asian. Why won't you niggers understand that? We are Asian. We don't understand you. Why is your skin dark? Oh, I hate myself. That's literally what y'all been saying. We are Asian and you are black. We are Asian and you are black, and we don't know why you're black, and we don't understand why you're black. And guess what? Let's take from you still while being racist. A whole entire rapper takes from hip hop all the time, calling people slurs, saying the N-word. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, Koreans don't know. Koreans literally have a whole entire word that is equivalent to the N-word, and they be saying nigga in their songs all the time and putting on black accents in a most aggressive way. Kenny JD talked about this in her video about the disgusting movie Jay Park was a part of, that, non-black people love to put on black accents to be combative and to be aggressive all the time. And guess where the places they always do from? New York, for some reason, LA, Miami, Atlanta. Those 4 places, as if black people don't live other places. Like, even I drag my faves for being problematic. Anybody can get the smoke. Keep the same energy. Y'all can't be picking and choosing people. And again, black people also don't have to forgive you for the mess that you have done. We don't have to forgive you for what? You were racist. I'm saying were, but you still could be. Please. I don't know who was like a born again non-racist. I don't know how you switch off the clock of not being racist. Like, some of these people have been like violently racist. And you're supposed to think, you gonna look me in my black and try to convince you try to tell me, a Negro, that we need to understand because you grew up with parents who were racist. Huh? especially here in America. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with it? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that information? What do you want me to do? Cry and say thank you for not being racist? Or you want me to understand? Why should I understand a racist? Why? Why do you constantly want people to understand the point of view of racists, playing devil's advocate? Are you crazy? You must be. You baked beans, Swiss cheese, Diet Coke in your head. If you really want us to empathize with racist people. I am black. I am a woman. I live in the United States. I am also an immigrant. I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing, oh, let me pat you on the shoulder for not being racist. Let me also understand, if your parents are racist, you grew up around racist people, I can't even say that on the internet, because I will, the flood, drown. God, send it, send it, send it, send it. Second flood, because we need to start over, start from scratch again. We need to start from scratch, wipe this slate clean, get a fresh new piece of copy paper, and start all over again. Because people literally have lost their rabid minds. On Twitter, it's always Twitter. Like, I don't know what is with that app and people just constantly choosing violence. But I'm gonna need it to stop. I'm gonna need it to stop, and stop immediately, expeditiously, today. But other than that, thank you for listening to my rant. I look amazing. Hopefully YouTube will make this look like I filmed this in a Nokia through a microwave, because racist. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.